looking at my newest prize. I found this, okay, about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. This is one of the coolest things I have ever found on my beach. Literally just rolled up in the surf. It was about sunset, and I wasn't going. I first was attracted over to it because of the shape. I thought this was it could be a piece of petrified lightning, which that would have been huge. And yes, it does exist, and yes, I'm talking about the stuff like from Sweet Home Alabama, but it doesn't exist like that movie. That movie is complete fiction. So, if you guys would like me to do a video on petrified lightning, I would love to show you my collection. It is really cool to hold something that was hotter than the sun. Isn't that cool? And if you're going on vacation, especially on the Gulf Coast or Florida or Texas, petrified lightning is very common because of the quartz being so conductive. But the thing is, it's very common, but it's very rare to find because you don't see it. It's underground. Once the lightning hits, it goes and it shoots off under the thing, and so people step on it because it's so delicate and it breaks. So, but back to sponges. Did you know that they are some of the oldest animals on the planet Earth? 80 to 90 million years old. Pretty cool. But they're vital, actually, to our fragile ecosystems out here. Every little thing does a part, kind of like us as humans, right? Well, this guy, the sponges, not just this one, there's different species and all that, but it's enough for me to learn shells this far. But I do know this is a coral sponge just because of if you look, you can see. And the fibrous, and plus you could squeeze water out of it when it was still wet, but it's dried out now, so it's becoming very, very brittle. It's very fibrous. It's really, really cool to look at underneath the magnifying thing. But they filter the water out. They live in the coral reefs, and they are kind of their protectors. They filter all the stuff that the corals don't get to. Bacteria, organisms that would make the water mucky. They clean it up, keep it clean. Not just for coral, but all light-dependent organisms that live in the water. So they gotta keep it clear, get to let some sun come down. But yeah, so this summer, guys, if you're going to the beach or going somewhere, don't just be keeping an eye out for just that jewel of a shell, because there's all kinds of neat things, very rare things that you can find. And it's just a happenstance. Most of the things I find at a rare time. People always talk about going shelling at low tide, but that's not true. Some places, yes, because and if you want living organisms to observe and photograph, please don't take. My next video is going to be on why you shouldn't take them, and it's not as what you think, so be sure to stay tuned. I have a true cocktail about a gel, so you might want to hear it. Alright, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm off to the beach to do a little shelling, and this coral sponge is going to go into my new display I'm putting together, and hopefully it'll be behind me one of these days I get to it. Take care. If any questions or things you want to hear about, please comment, and don't forget to subscribe and share. I would really appreciate it. Thank you for letting me do what I love and share it with you.